So what we're gonna do for our game this week? So next month is October. If you didn't know, if you're listening to this live, if you're not, hey, thanks for hanging around. We're gonna
What?
do
What? By live, do you mean like contemporaneously? Like
Yeah.
no one's listening to this live.
I hope not. I'm not streaming.
Well, at least 3 people are.
Yeah, Nate.
I don't listen.
I know. We can tell by your arguments.
Oh my god.
So October is horror movie month, and we are going to pick 4 horror movies or more to watch during this month and talk about on the podcast. They're ones we haven't seen, hopefully, or 2 of us haven't seen, that are classics. So we're talking Poltergeist, Others,
The Shining.
The Shinden, things like that. So we have a bracket I found online 15 minutes before the podcast started that we're going to go through and pick to get to our top 4. Now, this bracket cannot have all the movies, so please in the comments below, write any horror movies we missed. And we'll pick 2.
And write down how wrong Nate is about his choices of horror movies.
Right, and why cause and effect matters. So we're going to go through this movie by movie and pick. Here's the first versus. Alien, the OG, versus The Human Centipede. Which would you rather watch for our October movies?
I have seen neither.
Same. I've
I'd
seen
rather
Alien.
watch The Alien.
Yeah, I'm
I'd
down
rather
with
watch Alien.
Yeah, clearly the answer is the Alien.
You don't want to watch
Both
Human
because we
Centipede?
want to watch it, and because we don't want to watch Human Centipede.
Yeah, that's more.
I don't. I have no interest in it.
I there's nothing to say about it that hasn't been said in pop culture parodies.
Assholes.
It's gonna be, yeah.
Rim jobs. Next one.
The only good thing about the Centipede is the drink pairing. A mudslide.
Oh no,
You're right, though. It's it. It's the only one.
that's the only option.
It's the only one. God, I love that. All right, next
One
one.
big mudslide.
Continuous, some would say. Friday the 13th, the original, or Night of the Living Dead.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's actually a thinker.
Yeah.
I have again seen neither.
And feel free to look these up on IMDb if you're at home or if you're one of the people here, because this isn't a game. We're just figuring it out. I also have seen neither. Oh, no, I've seen the original Friday the 13th.
I will kick in that Night of the Living Dead is boring as shit.
Oh, no.
I was just gonna
Sorry,
say
I'm sure it's a classic. I mean, it invented
is.
the concept of zombies, but
Yeah.
it's fucking boring.
George A.
I
Romero.
I bet it aged very poorly.
And it did.
It's like Citizen Kane. Like, you watch it now and you're like, this looks like a normal movie. But at the time, it was like, what the fuck are they doing? That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Friday the 13th?
Yeah.
OG Jason. All right. Next up, Psycho.
The only
So go ahead.
what was the where Jason fought Freddy Krueger?
Oh, Freddy versus Jason.
That's the only Freddy or Jason movie I've seen.
That one's
is Freddy versus Jason.
Fucking fun.
What an intro.
That's sick. Raw versus Psycho. Raw is the one where people eat people. And Psycho
2016.
is the
So that was
shower movie. I've seen Psycho. a
Raw.
lot.
Raw isn't the roughly like werewolf theme because there's something that came out like this year, right?
That's
the bone.
They have a
bones and all.
20.
yeah.
When I Google Raw
Yeah,
film, I
bones and
see
all.
a 2016 movie about eating people.
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah, I don't know anything about this, so I'm intrigued.
All right.
I'd be more interested in that.
I've-
Again, just thinking.
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
I've seen Psycho too.
I've
it's
seen
like
Psycho.
again, it's
cool.
it just doesn't hold up.
Yeah,
It's
once you've seen like
enough.
Paranormal Activity and all that, like horror is so much different now than it was in the 1960s when that came out. Like it's hard to compare.
Yeah.
So we'll go with
You know
Raw.
what? I've seen. I've like know the 2 or 3 classic scenes from Psycho. I'm good.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all I need for my pop culture knowledge.
I mean, there is like an aspect to those Hitchcock movies of like a slow build of suspense, but it's
Yes.
so slow.
Yeah, when it works, it works, and when it doesn't, it feels like you're never ending. Next one is Reanimator an H.P. Lovecraft comedy horror based on H.P. Lovecraft, I should say, from 1985, and Poltergeist, the movie that may be scarier for anyone who worked on it than the actual movie itself, because 3 of them died recently, like within like a certain amount of time of the movie being made.
Dang.
I've always heard about Poltergeist, and I feel like that's one I would want to watch. But I'm open to dissenting opinions.
I'm more intrigued by Reanimator based on your description.
Yeah.
I've seen Poltergeist. It probably holds up better than most of the other classics, so it'd be worth a watch as well. But I've never seen Reanimator, and if it's Lovecraftian, that's intriguing.
Yeah.
I can't think of any other like mainstream horror movies that are. I guess I can of recent ones, but nothing like interesting and older.
I'm gonna also say Reanimator,
Cool.
but I'll say it with the caveat. I think I would like Poltergeist more,
I agree. Yep.
but I think I'm with Nate. I'm just curious about Reanimator because that sounds different than other horror films. I think Poltergeist. I'm sure it's good, and I'm sure actually, especially among the older movies on the list, I think it'll actually kind of still be scary.
Yeah.
But I think Reanimator is going to be a lot more different than everything else on this list.
Agreed.
So that's why I would vote that.
Good choice. Shaun of the Dead or Rosemary's Baby? We've all seen Shaun of the Dead, I think.
Yep.
So Rosemary's Baby.
Why did it make this list?
I don't know.
I was gonna say yes, and I still vote for Shaun of the Dead.
Oh no.
Rosemary's Baby is the worst of them.
Really?
The worst of the
How have you
classic.
seen
It
all these?
Sucks. Because I like watching classic movies so that I can say I've seen them. It fucking sucks.
You didn't like it?
Have you seen it?
No.
It's super weird. It's my least favorite of them, I think.
All right.
Didn't they remake it recently?
Maybe.
Oh, yeah. Well, 2014, a miniseries
Oh, okay. They made it longer.
Great.
with Zoe Saldana.
Oh, she's good.
Back in.
Yep.
Yeah, it's so weird. The main thing I remember is that this is like, it's a weird horror movie. It's like suspense. They're like, it's basically this husband joins these cultists and is like gaslighting his wife the entire time. And at the end, slowly, like these weird people start filtering into her apartment, and they're like, "Yeah, you're gonna have the devil's baby. That's it.
Wait,
like, nothing
Is that
fucking
Rosemary's
happens."
Baby or Sister Wives?
Exactly.
So Shaun of the Dead? Jake, is that what you're saying?
I mean, that's my
You know
personal
what?
vote.
I vote for Rosemary's
I'll say-
Baby.
I'll be outvoted. I don't care.
I'll say Shaun of the Dead, but I'll say it knowing that it's not lasting another round, and neither would Rosemary's Baby.
That's fair.
Fair.
2 movies I haven't seen, 28 Days Later and The Omen.
Oh,
This is probably 2 of the scarier ones, if I had to guess.
The Omen's got some
Yes.
great scenes.
Okay.
I
I'm
have
also
not
interested
seen The
in-
Omen.
I'd vote 28 Days
I remember
Later.
thinking 28 Days Later was dumb, but I kind of want to revisit it, so
Yeah.
I'd go either way.
Cillian Murphy. I mean, I've never seen it and I've always wanted to, so I'd go 28
I mean,
Days
yeah,
Later.
I'd be into trying that. The Omen is also one of the better classic ones in my opinion, and I'd be willing to watch it.
Ooh, this one's tough.
Oh, that's the one with like the baby at the top of the stairs, right? The kid at the top of the stairs is one of
Yeah,
the scenes.
Kid at the top of the stairs.
Okay.
It's all for you, Damien. It's great.
I'd watch either
it's,
too.
It's pretty good stuff.
Jake, you're the tiebreaker.
What's the one? What's the one that it was a Mexican movie,
Babadook?
and then they remade it. It was kind of similar. I don't know if it was for this one. Hold on.
The Devil's Backbone?
Oh, REC was
that.
the movie, the original Mexican movie,
And it was remade.
and
into
then
The
they
Omen?
they remade it in Quarantine was the
Oh.
U.S. remake.
I've heard that's fucked.
I remember. So I saw REC for. I don't think I ever saw Quarantine, but I saw REC. Great film, by the way. Actually, That one's really good. But there's a scene, and I won't spoil it, but I remember that something happens, and they did not tell the crew that it was or the cast that it was going to happen. So everyone was genuinely
Oh,
scared.
I like that.
Shit.
How do you spell it? For us,
It's just
idiots?
RDC, like recording.
Oh, that one. Okay. I've heard of that. Yeah, that one's fucked. I've heard.
Yeah, it's really good.
I was thinking it was like some
anyways.
Spanish words, like ARICIY or something like that. SI. So Jake, you're the tiebreaker. We're both in for both.
I'm going to say 28 Days Later,
Cool.
and not for any particular reason. It's a tough choice for me,
Yeah.
but I don't think I'll make any progress if I keep thinking about it. So
Yeah.
28 Days Later.
We've already done this movie, but I'd be willing to actually watch it again this time. Hereditary or The Bride of Frankenstein. And it's like Boris Karloff, Bride of Frankenstein. So like 1940s.
Yeah, I don't think either one's gonna make it
Yeah.
either way. But
I'll say Hereditary to give it a nod.
Yeah, I do too.
oh, you guys win. I was gonna vote against.
Nah.
I
Hereditary's
watch
so
Hereditary
good.
again.
I want to
Don't
watch
worry,
it
we
again. Now.
won't.
Okay, here's one of my favorites that I've never seen: the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and the Autopsy
Okay.
of Jane Doe, which is one of the scarier.
Oh.
Yeah, one of the scarier like.
That movie poster looks good.
Yeah,
I've heard that that's actually scary too.
yep.
This
is tough.
The Autopsy or Texas Chainsaw?
Autopsy.
I've heard Texas Chainsaw is scarier because they don't show you what happens, and like you just imagine it, and it's that kind of scary. And it's the
So
original.
I'll tell you, my experience with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is that when I was like fucking 10, whenever this movie came out, my parents took us to a drive-in and we saw a double feature, and the second movie was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
What the
And I was
fuck?
terrified.
Wait, the original
as a child
or the new one?
Yes.
Oh my
I
god!
think they must have reshowed it or something.
So the original was
Or
like
no,
the 70s.
no,
They
it's
remade
the
it like
remake
10
that
times.
came out when we were
yeah. Jessica Biel was
It
in
was
it
like-
probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It was like after Batman. Like Batman with Mr. Freeze.
Batman and Robin into Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Let's go.
Yes.
That's so fun. I picked Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I'm going to say Autopsy.
All right, Nate.
Yeah, I vote Autopsy because I've never heard of this movie at
Good
all,
choice.
and the poster looks good.
It's fucked. Yeah. The Exorcist or Dead or Alive? Exorcist. I've never seen it. I really want to.
I vote Exorcist.
Yeah.
It's just too good.
Have you seen it?
Sure.
I've
I
seen
have,
part of
yeah.
it.
Okay.
I have not seen the whole film. I think I sat down and watched part of it when it was on one time because I'm like, oh, that's The Exorcist.
Yeah. It was recently voted the number
That's-
one scariest movie of all time. Scary movie of all time.
I
Not
s-
scary.
I swear one time I made, and this was like, because I know I mentioned it in a text like a week ago or something, but like one time, just months ago on this podcast, I made a reference to Your Mother Sucks Cocks in Hell,
Yeah.
and I don't think anybody got it.
Oh, we all got it.
And I'm like, okay. I was like, that's a rough one to throw out there if no one gets where it's coming from.
If you get crickets from that, I'm sorry. I was probably too high.
Yeah.
Next one. Invasion of the Body Snatchers or Carrie?
Ooh.
I'm
Invasion
looking
of the
up
Body
Carrie.
Snatchers is one of the ones I haven't watched.
Okay.
So I'm very interested in that. I have seen Carrie.
Oh, I didn't know Carrie was that old.
Yeah, like 70s or early 80s.
76.
Good year. I think A New Hope came out that year.
And 78 for Body Snatchers.
Dang, back to back. Nate, which one are you going with?
There's no chance Body Snatchers is scary.
I
I
don't
still
know.
vote for it. I think it's more of a suspense thing, like The Thing.
Mm. Yeah, The Thing is supposed to be really good too. I've never seen either of those. So you're going Body Snatchers?
Yeah,
They're both
I don't think
well
Carrie's. Yeah, I don't think Carrie's terribly scary.
Is that
think
the-
it's a classic? I think it's one of the classic gore.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Is that the no wire hangers one? Where the mom like beats her kid with the no wire hangers?
Oh, yeah,
Is
yeah.
that
yeah.
that one?
I believe it because this quick description says sheltered by her domineering religious mother.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, her mom's a horror in this movie. That's
Oh, okay.
she's the real monster.
Yeah.
So this
yeah.
Carrie's like adult Matilda.
Yes, and it's Stephen King.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. She does have like yeah. That's
Yep.
great.
She does.
Yeah. It's definitely where Matilda was headed.
Yeah. If she stayed in that house and didn't get like adopted by the teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jake, which one do you prefer?
I feel like Invasion of the Body Snatchers is probably more important
Okay.
culturally.
I agree. Next up, Evil Dead 2 versus the new It.
I'll vote for the new It. I haven't seen It or the classic one.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of the It's.
It's fun.
And clowns aren't scary.
Yikes.
They're like creepy, but not in a scary way. They're just like
John Wayne
weird.
Gacy would disagree. He was a serial killer that killed children and dressed as a clown. Yeah.
Professionally.
Yeah. He was a clown. But it's
Was he a
really
clown?
Yeah. I mean part-time. He also was like a construction guy and he was like known in the community and he had like a basement full of 17-year-old boys he raped and murdered.
I feel like
Real jazz.
Evil Dead 2 or It?
had to ruin clowns for everyone.
I've seen
think
it.
That,
I haven't seen Evil Dead
I think that the new It carries the tradition of clowns not being scary.
2.
That
Yikes.
movie's trash.
So you're going Evil Dead 2?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go Evil Dead 2 also. Sorry, Jake. You can watch it on your own. I've seen both. I saw it in... Okay, so I
You
saw...
know what? I absolutely will not.
I saw it in theaters, and I went to the bathroom during it, and the bathroom, the hallway to the bathroom is all red, and I was like, oh shit. And then I thought I heard someone whisper my name while I was in there, and it was a good thing I was peeing, because I would have pissed myself.
See, you make the movie scary for yourself.
I know.
I'm almost jealous.
Yeah, I'm good at that. The next one, Suspiria, the original, which is supposed to be like
I didn't know there was a
incredibly fucked
remake.
up. It's incredibly fucked up, apparently.
Okay.
And The Haunting, which I've never heard of, to be completely fair.
So
Based on the
Suspiria
posters.
is not.
Right.
Oh, it's 77 Suspiria.
The OG, yeah. There's a new one that came out, I think, with Amy
Okay.
Adams or Rachel McAdams, one of those two. Which one was in it? I'm sure Abby's in the other room going, Amy Adams, you moron. None of them.
Okay.
None of them are in it.
Suspiria, and what was the other option?
The Haunting,
The Haunting.
a 1963 horror movie. You're looking at the
Owen
remake.
Wilson?
You're looking at the remake. It's the 1963 version.
Oh. Well, now I'm going to be disappointed.
You want the Owen Wilson? Wow, a ghost. Wow, guys. Oh my god. Hey,
Scary.
wow. I'm going Suspiria.
Yeah, strong vote there. Jake, you don't have to
Yeah.
decide.
I actually make that
Yeah,
unanimous.
the poster says the only thing more terrifying than the last 12 minutes of the film are the first 92. Damn. Sell me more.
That was my least favorite part of that poster, but we can. But I'm still sold.
What a bold. I want to know what. There has to be something in the 93rd minute.
Oh, it switches to the last 12.
Spoilers.
Yeah, like to pick that specifically.
We'll talk about it. Silence of the Lambs, or What We Do in the Shadows, which is not a scary movie, but it's on here. I like Silence of the Lambs a lot. It's an amazing movie.
Silence
I'd
of the
watch
Lambs
it.
is really good.
I'd watch it anytime.
Yeah, I'd watch both of these. I feel like in the spirit of the month, I'm voting for Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, same.
But
That's another one I don't think I've fully seen. I think I've seen bits of it, and I know the major.
this one is
Yeah.
fully worth a watch. Like I want to almost push it through so that Jake will watch it.
I'm curious about that
Anthony
one too
Hopkins,
because
come on.
I think
So-
that movie really is foundational for a lot of people talking about what a great actor he
Yes,
is.
100%.
it
That
is.
is where it comes from.
So I'm curious to see it for that.
Next one up, Black Christmas, which I've never heard of. 1974 Canadian slasher. That's
Is that Tyler Perry?
Nope. 1974 Canadian slasher. That's Medea Christmas. And then we have The
I
Ring.
love these. I love the old movie poster tagline. If this movie doesn't make your skin crawl, it's on too tight.
That's badass, dude. That's sick.
Some writers like fuck yeah.
Dude, I fucking nailed that. The Ring or Black Christmas? Is The Ring
Yeah,
the
pretty
one
hard
where you're
now
like,
on the ring.
Is the Ring the one where you like
Ring's
watch a
the
video?
videotape in 7 days.
Yeah, it's whatever. I've
not
never
the-
heard of.
I disagree with that. I think The Ring is a modern classic.
Actually,
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
It's probably gonna be better than Black Christmas, so I'm fine with advancing it. But
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I don't think it'll make it to the end, but I'm gonna say The Ring.
Well, it's up against.
I do
Silence of
think
the
I do
Lambs.
think it's up there among, like good
Disagree with you.
pivotal horror movies.
Like The Grudge,
You don't
that
even
era.
watch horror movies.
He's watched more than I have on this.
I've
one
watched
so far.
more than either
I'm,
of you
I'm
have.
actually shocked
watched-
at how many of these that Nate has.
But you
seen.
watch the classic ones. You watch the ones that are like not scary. I think you avoid.
Yeah,
the
it's because
newer
he's
ones.
too. You know what? The Ring scared him.
I hope Insidious is on here. That was a great. Movie.
I watched The Ring like when it came out, so I was like in prime. I don't remember. We were had to be like I don't know,
15
like
at
early
most.
teens. Yeah. And I still thought it was stupid.
I watched The Grudge when it came out. I watched it with my dad, and I had the setup that. Have you guys seen it?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's
Yes.
there's this closet in the character's room with with like a hole to the attic, and they go like through it or whatever. I had that exact setup in my house, and I could not sleep in that room for like a week after that.
Yeah, I believe that.
It fucking sucked.
I remember in high school, my brother got in trouble with his high school girlfriend because it had been like raining, and she had her hair like, because her hair was wet.
Yeah.
And he said, "You look like the girl from The Grudge," and she was pissed. That was a long fight.
That's awesome. Oh, that's good.
You got to take your shot.
Yeah. See it, take it, OG Paranormal Activity or Creature from the Black Lagoon, which I've heard is like one of those that like sets up every monster movie, but
Yeah.
Paranormal Activity is so good.
Well, it's tough. 'Cause I think Paranormal Activity is a modern horror classic.
So
And
good.
I
will
agree
watch
with
it
that.
anytime.
Yes.
But I've never seen Creature from the Black Lagoon, and I do want to see it.
I know that's
Probably
where
not
I'm
going to
at.
be good. It's probably not even going to be very good.
Do we do?
Like it's going to be ones where you're like, oh, I see how that set up stuff, but it's also kind of.
Well, it's like Jaws.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jaws is not good.
Whoa.
I think
not.
Jaws is okay. It's way too slow, and it's not scary.
Ooh. It is Abby's favorite
not
movie.
scary, but
if
it's-
we do
it's pretty
Jaws,
good.
she's coming on and gonna fucking own you too.
You could be wrong emphatically.
Wait,
There's-
is Jaws on the list?
Yeah, there's it's not making it though. Come on,
It's not
there's
making it.
yeah, no. I even the first one that's up against is Saw. It's gonna lose immediately. There is a place.
Wow, Creature from the Black Lagoon is old.
Yeah, like 53, I think.
Yeah.
That's
That's why like, it's not going to hold up, but
I Google it and the cast is there's not even any color pictures of the cast.
I think we do Creature of the Black Lagoon. We've all seen Paranormal Activity. We know what it is. Everybody's seen it. Like, I'm good with Creature
I
of the Black
agree.
Lagoon. Okay. I will say on Jaws, there's a viewing you can see where you're floating in a pool, like on floaties. So that would make it a little.
oh, in the ocean.
Yeah, it's sick.
Yeah. I'd
Okay.
do it.
Next one up is Kill List and the original Halloween. I've
don't
never
think
heard of
Kill
Kill
List
List.
list. 2011.
A
British
first-class
psychological horror.
nerve-jangling horror.
Two British soldiers
It's-
turned hitman. Hitmen.
Sounds more like an action movie than a horror movie to me.
Yeah. Have you seen the
Horror
original
thriller?
Halloween?
Yeah, it's not very good.
You know what? I wanna say Kill List. I'm
Okay.
I don't think it'll make it,
I'm down.
but I'm intrigued enough to advance it.
Kill List is going up against.
It made it on. It was on South by Southwest.
Oh, that's good. All right, so we're gonna stay with this side of the bracket. Alien or Friday the 13th.
I'll tell you, my vote's for Alien
Same.
for the same reason.
Yeah,
that
I was
Friday the
leaning
13th
toward
is
it.
Fine at
Yeah.
best.
Yeah. Next
I
up.
think I remember Alien being good.
Yeah, the second one is really good, and the first one's really well done. Yeah, they're good. Raw or Reanimator. These are two very interesting ones to me. And
Yeah,
I'm upset
yeah.
they're in the
I'm
same
kind of sad
bracket.
that they're facing off right now.
Yeah.
In this bracket that dictates our lives.
I know. It's too bad.
Who seeded this shit?
The shuffle button.
I'm gonna say Reanimator.
Me too. That seems more interesting to me.
All right, you saved me a tough choice.
Like, I feel like I've seen the Cannibal movie. I've never seen anything like Reanimator. You know?
Frankenstein.
God damn it. All right. Fuck off, Nate.
Joke's on you. Never seen Frankenstein.
28
Fair.
Days Later or Shaun of the Dead. I think I know where I'm going.
28 Days Later.
Yeah, 100%.
That's fine.
Nate.
And I think I'd rather watch Shaun of the Dead, but I mean,
Oh, yeah, but it's not a horror movie.
That's where I was with.
But-
What was the one that we just?
Paranormal and
Yeah, with because I'm
Creature.
like, it sucks that we're not moving it on because like I feel like it deserves a very big nod,
Mm-hmm.
but
this one
You know.
is too bad, but it's Hereditary and the Autopsy of Jane Doe. I'm guessing we're going Autopsy.
yeah.
Yep. Okay. Exorcist or Invasion of the Body Snatchers? Damn, that sucks.
I-
I want both.
you were
I'd
so
say-
pumped.
I know. I want
I'd say
Exorcist.
Exorcist.
Still. Yeah, I still want Exorcist.
That's fine.
It's like the horror movie, and I've never seen it. That's why it keeps going.
I think Jake's right that Invasion of the Body Snatchers is probably boring.
yeah.
Like they're going for suspense, and it's gonna be like not that great because it's been so well trodden.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's almost true of Exorcist is just good for the scenes.
Mm-hmm. This is going to be
But
tough next
anyway.
round. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
We have Suspiria versus Evil Dead 2. I'm going Suspiria.
I know nothing about either of these, so I guess
Same,
yeah.
but it's I don't know. If
It's the poster.
Evil Dead 2 is good, they'd have Evil Dead 2 too. You know.
There's definitely like 4 or 5
Yeah,
Evil Dead movies.
one just came out. It's
You
on HBO
fucking
right
idiot.
now. Evil Dead Rising just came out.
It's one of
Well,
the
no,
longest
you
running
hit a
horror-
certain point. You hit a certain point of movies, and they keep making them. Then you know it's bad.
Yeah, except for Fast.
Right? They made too many.
Except
of
for
them.
the first couple. That's usually the rule.
That's true. All right, I'm going Suspiria. I'm pushing it through.
Hey, Insidious looped around to being good again.
That's very true.
Ugh.
That's very true. The Red Door. Have you seen it?
No, but I'm
gonna
because
watch it.
I never watched 3 and 4, so I'm rewatching them.
You can skip them.
I can't. I was literally about to watch the Red Door,
Yeah.
and I googled should I watch the rest of them, and they said yes
Oh.
because it's all part of a full story.
Okay, that makes sense. Conjuring was really good. I don't know if that's on here, but The Conjuring was fucking awesome. It is on here, thank God. Okay. The Ring or Silence of the Lambs? This is tough.
I mean, I haven't seen Silence, so I'm gonna vote for that. I've seen The Ring probably a couple times.
I'm voting for it either way.
Silence, yep. Weird ones, Creature from the Black Lagoon or Kill List?
Yeah, I don't know what to do with this. This is the
I'm gonna-
special corner of the
Can I go back and do Paranormal Activity? I regret that now. I'm still.
See, that's the thing. I'm gonna vote for Kill List, but
I'm gonna vote Creature of the Black
I'm
Lagoon.
voting for Black Lagoon.
Yeah, I am too. You can go watch Kill List and let us
Okay.
know how it is.
I won't.
All right, this is to make
It's
it.
weird not going. It's weird not jumping to the other side of the bracket. We have no sense of scale.
I know.
For these
So
finalists.
this is to make it to the final 4 on this side.
we're gonna watch.
The final
Yeah.
2 from this side will make it. So
Okay.
We still got one more. Okay,
here's this: Reanimator or Alien?
this is tough.
That's tough. Reanimator kind of had me hooked, but it feels weird to put it over
Bump
Alien.
Alien.
I know.
I know. Me too.
I know.
Well, did we clarify? Have you guys seen Alien?
I probably.
I have not seen Alien.
Nate, have you?
It feels like yeah. But it's been a while.
Yeah, same. Like I couldn't tell you what happened.
I've
I know
I've
the
never
ending.
seen Reanimator.
I know the ending, and I know like the part, but that's about it.
Yeah, I don't remember the feeling of
Yeah.
being in the ship. I feel like I'm
I'm
gonna go
gonna
watch
say Alien.
Reanimator either way, but I'll
Right.
vote Alien.
So I'm gonna go Alien too. Yeah. Jake, what did you say? I think we.
Alien.
Yeah. Okay. Aliens. Moving on to the final 4. All right. 28 Days Later or Autopsy of Jane Doe. Ooh.
My vote's for Autopsy.
I
because
won't watch
28 Days Later
Autopsy
is barely
unless we
a
have
horror
to.
movie.
Yeah, I won't watch Autopsy unless we have to. So I'm gonna put it forward also. I know myself.
Yeah. Yep. I say Autopsy. I think Autopsy on this might be the scariest movie on this side of the bracket.
Yeah, I think you're right. All right. Oof, this is rough. Exorcist or Suspiria? Oh, fuck.
Drop your suspense and say I vote Suspiria.
I'll say Exorcist to make it Ben's choice.
Fuck. Exorcist.
Okay.
Waste of a choice.
Silence of the Lambs or Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Silence of the Lambs.
Agreed.
Yeah.
All right. This is to decide. So whichever the next two that we pick will be the ones that we watch. We have
This is
Alien
hard.
or Autopsy of Jane Doe.
I want to say Autopsy.
I do too, because it's like scarier, and I'm never gonna watch it otherwise. I'm saying Autopsy.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna keep pitching Alien though. For after.
Oh yeah,
October.
yeah. We'll do like
See,
do a
it's
Christmas
funny
Alien.
because now we're at movies that even if they lose, I'm keeping a list of.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing with Suspiria. I'm like,
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta
Yes.
see what Suspiria is about.
The Exorcist or Silence of the Lambs.
I vote Silence of the Lambs.
I really,
Exorcist.
I think Exorcist.
Yep. It fits the theme more, I think. All right, so we have the Autopsy of Jane Doe and the Exorcist, two exorcism movies.
Then you know what?
Wait, Autopsy's not an Exorcist movie based on what I read briefly.
I think
No,
it is.
I don't.
Isn't it?
I think
don't
it's
know
a
if it
ghost
is or
story.
not.
Oh, that's cool then.
What's scarier to you guys? Murderers and acts, or supernatural
Supernatural.
ghosts, demons?
Supernatural for me. 100%. I feel like I could take
Because I find
Chucky.
that most people are way more scared of one kind of horror movie than the other. And for me, it's supernatural.
Same.
I do not care about, an axe murder on the loose.
Yeah. Like one gun
Doesn't
and I'm
scare me.
safe. You know, you can't shoot a
Yeah.
ghost in the face.
Or I get murdered and I'm like, well,
Rip Bozo.
I had to run.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, it's like a demon.
Pass.
I'm finding God,
I don't know. I will tell you my opinion. It's the answer for me is definitely like murderers. Just because like I can get invested, like I can get myself invested into like, Paranormal Activity or something. But like it doesn't leave me freaked out like the way Ben has described being freaked out by movies, because I don't believe it at all. Like it really can't get me that scared. There are movies like there's that horror movie where these people, like these families in a cabin, and these like people surround them
Strangers.
and are just like strangers. Yeah,
Horrifying.
That's horrifying to
Yeah.
me.
That
It's
movie
like,
is
It's not like it
terrifying.
happens all the time, but that could really fucking happen.
I walked Home
like,
Alone after
some-
watching that
some
movie,
freak-
and that was a poor choice.
You watch Home Alone after.
And it was like I got out of the movie at probably midnight, and it was like I parked my car probably a couple blocks away, and I was like, nope, this is a terrible idea.
Keep looking over your shoulder.
It was. I called one of the people I saw the movie with, and I was like, "Hey, I just need to talk to you while I'm walking into my house." They're like, "Oh my god, okay." Yeah.
Did I tell you?
Thanks,
I
Corey.
think-
Appreciate it.
I watched Hereditary when I was living in Minneapolis by myself. Got out of the movie theater at like 12:30. Drove home, and like I was a little jumpy. Like the supernatural, when it's good, like it'll stick with me for a couple hours. Got right into bed, and then like 5 minutes after I got in bed, Maya jumped on me in the pitch black, and I threw her across the room.
Maya's his cat, to be clear.
and that's how she lost all her teeth.
Oh shit! All right, other side of the bracket. We're starting hardcore with The Original Thing and I Spit on Your Grave.
I spit on your grave.
I think The Thing has to be on there.
I don't know what I
Personally.
spit on your grave is, but the thing is pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll say The Thing, but I don't think either one is going to make it too
Wow.
far.
Okay. All right. We have It Follows and Scream, the original. I've heard good things about It Follows. I've seen Scream. It's good, but I'm gonna go with It Follows.
That's tough. Scream is a good horror comedy.
It's really well done. Yeah. Even the
yeah.
newer ones, like the newest one, Abby and I watched it the other day. Really good.
Yeah. I feel like I remember rolling my eyes at the pitch of It Follows.
Probably. You would.
I'm not going to weigh in too hard.
American horror film. Supernatural. A young woman is pursued by a supernatural entity after a sexual encounter.
As I say, it's a metaphor for STDs.
It's age.
That feels
has
weird.
one
That
of
feels
those-
moralizing. In a way.
It has one of those inverse normal curves for the reviews,
Ooh.
where it's all 5 stars or 1 stars.
That's a good
Yeah,
sign.
I believe it.
I'm going It Follows.
We'll go for Scream.
I'll say Scream.
All right. I can live with that. Next up, Cabin in the Woods, Train to Busan.
Train to Busan.
We've all seen both.
Have you seen the Cabin in the Woods, Jake?
Yeah.
I liked
Oh,
it.
okay.
Train to Busan's awesome.
Yeah, Train to Busan's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean,
Neither-
if we're picking what we'd rather watch, I'd rather watch Cabin in the Woods because it's been longer, and
Yeah.
I've actually been wanting to go revisit that movie.
Neither of them are going to
That's
make it.
not even-
Busan.
Neither of these are going to
I
make
don't
it
know.
past the next round.
I know.
I don't think.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing is I'm giving the nod to Train to Busan for how good it was.
I know we were making a live podcast idea around that, like trying to shit on it, and it turned out to be fucking awesome. And I
Yeah.
don't know why I picked that movie for that idea. But I'll pick Cabin in the Woods.
Also, again, a reminder if anyone hasn't seen Peninsula,
Oh yeah, that one's good. The second one.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the sequel.
I haven't seen that yet.
and it's you wouldn't expect this line to be about the sequel to Train to Busan, but Peninsula has some of the sickest high octane car chase
Ooh.
scenes of any movie in a long time.
I have an idea. How about we sub Peninsula for Train to Busan?
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
Yeah, okay.
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
It's gonna win then.
Peninsula. Open Water or Nightmare on Elm Street, the OG. I have no idea what Open Water is.
I haven't heard of Open Water.
Me
2003 survivor horror film. An American couple
sharks?
goes scuba diving only to find themselves stranded miles from shore in shark-filled waters.
Okay, so that might be interesting because it might be a more modern take on Jaws.
Yep.
But also Nightmare on Elm Street is an OG classic that I have not seen.
Same, I think. I've seen parts. Like I know Kevin Bacon's in it, and he gets slaughtered hilariously.
It's pretty decent.
I'm going Nightmare.
I agree. I'm also.
What were you gonna say, Nate? Open Water?
I was to say it's tough because I've never seen Open Water, never heard of it, and I'm intrigued.
Sure.
I'm gonna vote Open Water.
Okay, Jake, you're the decider.
I should have voted first.
I
And go ahead.
nope. I was just feeling dead air. You go.
Okay. I'm gonna say Open Water
Okay.
as an apology to Jaws.
That's fair. That is a very nice thing you did right there. Ooh,
Nice.
one of these shouldn't be on here, but Blair Witch.
Or the Meg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Meg. I've seen Meg. It's not bad. No, I haven't actually.
Aren't they doing
Meg
Meg
was
2?
It's already
Meg
out.
was much better than I thought it was, and so was the Meg 2.
Yeah,
and
it's
it
already
pissed
out.
me off how much I like them.
Blair Witch Project. It's gonna win versus Young Frankenstein, which isn't a horror
Yeah,
movie. but
hard vote for Blair Witch Project.
Yeah,
Blair
Blair
Witch is awesome.
Blair Witch is that. Looking back, that might be one of the scariest movies I've seen.
Fully agree.
And
That's a
it's-
scary one.
Part of it might be when I saw it. It was also same thing with Paranormal Activity. It was just so different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It really was.
They're kinda,
Also, I
it's
think-
kind of a like spiritual descendant of it.
Yeah, 100%.
I think we were maybe just shy of peak
We were very
age
young.
for the Blair Witch marketing gimmick.
99.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just behind.
For it, okay, yeah, but it's old enough to be cognizant of the marketing gimmick,
Yes,
and it worked.
it was really well done. And I've seen the movie once,
Yeah.
but I'd definitely watch it again. Exorcist 3 or Hellraiser? I've never seen Hellraiser or Exorcist 3.
I'm hard vote for Hellraiser.
Same.
I want to watch it.
Yeah, same.
Okay, I remember. I remember very distinctly the movie cover because I'd always see it at Blockbuster.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's a
hard-
cool movie.
Never got it.
it's hard not to
Yeah.
see it.
Godzilla should be disqualified.
But it's in there.
It should be. No.
No, it's in there.
Which Godzilla?
any Godzilla is not a horror movie.
It doesn't matter, but I want to know which one they put on.
It
here.
looks like
original.
Are you
King
not
of the
following
Monsters.
along, Jake?
No, I'm just listening.
King
Oh,
of the
you're
Monsters.
missing all the movie posters.
I've been googling them all.
It,
The link,
looks
there's a
like
link, yeah.
it looks like action figure Godzilla too. That's
It
the
does.
era we're in here.
The
You can see
new
the seams on his arms.
the new Godzilla is in Japan also, and it looks really like back to the original kind of thing. That was cool. So the other one is called In the Mouth of Madness. It's John Carpenter who did Halloween, so
The
that's
Thing.
cool. And The Thing, yep. It's an H.P. Lovecraft tribute.
Let's get him back in there.
Yeah. An insurance investigator visits a small town while looking into the disappearance of a successful author of horror novels and begins to question his sanity as the lines between fiction seem to blur. It is the third installment in the Apocalypse trilogy with The Thing, Prince of Darkness, and this movie. Not like an official trilogy, but like idea trilogy. Jake?
I'm gonna say In the Mouth of Madness. Again, Godzilla really doesn't belong.
Yep, I agree. Mouth of Madness. Nate, I assume you're there also.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Next one is You're Next and An American Werewolf in London. You're Next, I feel like I saw maybe. Slasher film 2011. An estranged family under attack by a group of masked assailants during a family reunion. Nice. I've heard things about the American Werewolf in London where like the transition scenes where they turn into the werewolf is like pretty gnarly. So I'm not sure if that's worth it, but I would say American Werewolf in London would be my vote.
Yeah, I'd vote there too. Just going with the classic.
I'm gonna vote that because that's listed as horror comedy.
Yeah, heck yeah.
It sounds like horror comedy when you just say the title out loud.
Yeah. This is horrifying. So The Shining is the one, and the other one is Cannibal Holocaust.
What is this poster?
Horrifying. That's what this poster
They
is.
eaten. They are eaten. I vote for Cannibal Holocaust.
I feel like this one was like fucked up.
I'm gonna vote for The Shining
It looks
real
solidly
quick,
fucked
just
up.
so I don't have to.
The director was charged with multiple counts of murders due to the rumor that several actors were killed on camera. He was
Oh,
cleared.
that's this movie.
He was cleared of the charges. Film was banned in Italy, Australia, and several other countries. There was actual animals killed during the movie.
It had a 5-year ban on release because it was so extreme.
Yep. Okay. I am gonna say The Shining. I think. This feels like
You sound shook.
it feels like Human Centipede. Like it's just gonna be gore and violence for gore and violence sake.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So for that reason, I'll go The Shining.
The budget was $100,000.
Hell yeah! How much were the lawyers? Jake, you're the tiebreaker.
No, I already
Oh,
voted.
you said The Shining.
Yep.
All right, good. Let the Right One In. I have seen the second one, but I've never seen the original. The second one was awesome. It's a vampire.
Let the left one in.
Yeah. And then Curse of the Demon, which I've never heard of.
No, it looks like it's from the 50s
1957.
or earlier. Yeah.
Yep.
Let the Right One In sounds terrifying based purely on the title.
It's
So I'm
wild.
going with that.
Yeah, I'm going with that too.
Oh, I want to go with that one because that one's vampires. I don't think we have
Uh-huh.
any vampire flicks.
All right, here comes the torture horror that's supposed to be really good, but I've never wanted to watch it. Audition.
Saw? Oh.
No, Audition. I like Saw. And A Quiet Place.
I've never seen Quiet Place.
It's good. It's fun.
I was going to watch it once, and a friend of mine had like torrented the movie, and then we started playing, and it had Korean subtitles. And they seem to primarily speak in sign language with subtitles.
Oh no!
Oh,
yeah.
God, that's
Yeah.
right.
I didn't
Yeah,
even think
so-
about that.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
like no, it was the only subtitles were Korean,
Yeah.
so we could not watch it.
like my story and pitch for this movie that's so tense. We saw it in theaters that when we like finished the movie, Taylor was like terror gripping the hand thing, and I like took her hand and like pulled it off, and as soon as the tension released, she just broke out into tears.
Oh my god. For A Quiet Place?
Yeah.
Holy shit. She would not like audition.
Well, it was just that it again, The Quiet Place I think is great.
Yes.
It's not like horror scary. It's just so tense the entire time. It wasn't that she was like upset. It was that it was just, her whole body was like clenched for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I've never heard of The Audition. Based on your pitch, I don't feel super excited.
I think it's like torture porn.
Yeah, I don't go there.
Yeah. I'll go Quiet Place.
I'm going Quiet Place.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Okay. Next up, we have The Descent and Get Out.
Did we do Get Out?
I think we did. That's probably one of the
Yes.
other ones. Yeah. So I'll do
Get
The
Out's clearly great, but I haven't seen The Descent, and I
Same.
want to.
Yeah, I'll put it on there. Jake, you know
Actually, I think I still vote for it, but because we haven't done it on the podcast, but I believe I have seen The Descent.
that? Nice.
Yes, I have. Okay.
Hell yeah. Did you like it?
I don't remember it enough to say.
All right, perfect. Dawn of the Dead, George A. Romero, or Return of the Living Dead.
They're back from the grave and ready to party.
Hell yeah. I'd say, George A. Romero's like the guy. I know we already knocked one of his off, but I'm going to say Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was sad that we knocked the first one off.
That's all right.
Yeah, let's just move that along.
All right, The Conjuring or The Fly? The Fly is like
I'm
body
almost-
horror.
Goldblum.
I'm going to say The
Jeff
Conjuring.
Goldblum.
I know, Jeff Goldblum.
Well, I'm voting for The Fly.
I've seen The Conjuring.
I'll leave it
I
up
really
there.
liked it, so I'll vote for The Conjuring. Because if you haven't seen it, it's one of my favorite scary movies. Jake, you're the tiebreaker. Jeff Goldblum as a fly, or
Oh, he
I
already
already
voted.
said
oh, you want The Fly?
no.
No, he
Oh, you want Conjuring? All right, Conjuring.
Yes.
Rip.
I have not seen The Conjuring.
It's so good. Martyrs or King Kong, the original?
On
I
principle,
don't know what
King
Martyrs
Kong's
is,
not a horror
but King
movie.
Kong is not a horror movie, yeah.
French psychological horror film is Martyrs. I'm already in.
Yeah, so that sounds intriguing.
Yeah, Martyrs.
All right, Jaws
By
or
default.
Saw? I like Saw a lot. Saw sick.
I don't care about Saw, but I'm voting
I
against Jaws.
agree. I don't care about Saw. They're cool.
Yeah. The first one's
But I'm
really
not like-
well done.
I'm not like, yeah. I'm not excited to see them. And they do the whole movie long. They just make you go, ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
But they're not scary,
No.
but
Tension.
they're, yes.
Tension.
And I just realized I was gonna say I was trying to think of like gore that I actually like would say like was worth a watch. And I just realized there's no Final Destination on this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Or
All right.
Godzilla and King Kong, but no Final Destination. Come on.
Here's the deal. Once we get to the 4, we will be able to replace one of them with some movie that wasn't here.
I don't
something.
care so much. I'm gonna
Because I'm looking at
replace something with Final Destination, but
No. But I'm looking at the bottom half of this bracket. We're gonna need to. This is garbage.
Okay.
There's,
Hey,
there's
I want to
nothing
watch the
good in
French.
the...
I want to watch the French psychological
That's
horror.
fair. All right, that's fair. All right, The Thing or Scream? I'm going The Thing.
The Thing, sadly.
What do you mean? Sadly, Scream's good, but like,
Well,
The
I
Thing-
was pushing Scream just because I think it's fun.
It is fun,
But
The Thing is The Thing. You know.
yeah,
I would vote for Scream, but
You got outvoted.
yeah.
Peninsula or Open Water?
I guess we got to go Peninsula
Why?
because we replaced it just so we just. I mean, I haven't seen it.
I thought it was gonna
I'm
get
excited to see it.
deleted, regardless.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
because it's going up against The Thing next round. So like, rip.
oh no, I'd put it over The Thing.
Wow, I'm voting Open Water then for sure.
I mean, I'm not saying it's a better movie. I'm saying I'd rather
Yeah.
watch it for the sure.
sure, I'm putting Open Water.
I'll say Peninsula.
Nate said Peninsula. All right. Next
I
one.
might put it over the thing too. We'll see.
Hellraiser or Blair Witch Project?
Oh, come on.
It's tough because we're hitting movies that, like, we've all seen Blair Witch,
Yeah.
but it's almost certainly going to be better than Hellraiser. So do we vote for the one we haven't seen?
Just to say we've seen it.
Yeah, and then talk about it didn't really age well, blah, blah, you know.
Or
I don't
we're-
know if Hellraiser's not going to age well, for the record. It's
What
it's
are
pretty out
what are
there.
the two from the other side that we locked in?
we have Autopsy of Jane Doe and The Exorcist. So 2 different sides of the errors.
Okay, yeah, 'cause I want to make sure we get in at least a classic or two.
Yep. Well, if you vote for The Thing, we'll fucking get 2 of them.
I mean, I wish we'd pushed through The Thing than The Exorcist, but
Yeah, that's fair. I would vote for Hellraiser because I've never seen it.
yeah, I'm going there too.
All right, that's fair. I don't have to think about it.
Ooh.
In the Mouth of Madness or American Werewolf in London?
I'm gonna say American Werewolf.
Okay.
I'm going Mouth of Madness because I want Lovecraft to stay in.
I'm gonna go American Werewolf.
Fair enough.
The Shining or Let the Right One In? Ooh, that's tough. Shit.
I vote Let the Right One In. Shining's
That's
great,
what
but
I want to see that again. You know
Same.
what? If we're advancing Hellraiser because we haven't seen it,
Yeah, that's fair.
then I think I also have to say Let the Right One In because I haven't seen it.
That's very true.
I'm also voting because I don't think I have that much new to say about The Shining.
Yeah, it's
What,
pretty.
what are we
It's
going to say
been
about The Shining?
it's been pretty well
It's
trodden
Jack
over.
Nicholson.
He's great.
Yeah,
Movie's great.
Nicholson.
Kubrick's a
Overrated.
dick. Stephen King
It's-
hated the movie.
You know what? It's got some boring parts too. Let's be clear.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a little overlong. The Shining's
Yeah.
a little overlong.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of just staring at stuff. The Descent or A Quiet Place?
Easy choice for me. I haven't. Well, I guess not. I'll say Quiet Place. Because I've been wanting to see that and I keep like forgetting about it. So
Man, I would rewatch it. Is The Descent decent?
Good.
Yeah. I would have said I assumed it was because it was on this list, but I've lost faith in this list as time has gone on.
I know.
what, you don't like King Kong?
Partly, yeah. It's partly why I'm upset. A strange. Ooh. They're ultimately pursued by a strange breed of predators.
Mm.
What does that mean?
I will go with The Descent to make Nate have to pick.
Excellent choice.
I'll go with The Descent.
Oh, all right. Next up, The Conjuring or Dawn of the Dead? Conjuring.
Dawn of the Dead.
I'm always gonna pick Supernatural over zombies.
Fuck yeah.
Ugh.
Saw or Martyrs? I pick Saw.
I vote Martyrs.
I'm gonna-
Ben thought this whole bottom half was a waste.
It is. It
I
still
actually
is.
want to see Martyrs, so
And
So
Let the
bring
Right
it.
One In's up here too. That stuff.
oh yeah, I think that's gonna win
And Conjuring.
for me at least. Conjuring, it's
I'm
fine.
gonna say Martyrs.
Tired of franchise
Alright.
bullshit.
The Thing or Peninsula? All right, Nate, tired of franchise bullshit. Which one are you picking?
Okay,
It's not a
Peninsula
franchise.
isn't franchise. That's two things.
I'm voting for the Peninsula. Fuck you, Ben.
The Thing, 100%. Never seen it. I've heard it's awesome.
Let me see.
I have seen it, and it's one of the best holding up. That doesn't mean it's great.
Ah, one of the best. Hear that, Jake? Plus, Jake, you've seen Peninsula. Yeah, we get it.
I have, but I think you both should
We
see it
get
too.
it. Fuck you, Ben.
Here's why I'm voting for Peninsula.
Wow, because you hate me?
Cause and effect.
Damn! All right, I'm in again. Hold on one second. I want to see if I can change your
gonna say-
mind.
My strongest vote for the thing is that the ending is open ended, so we can argue about it.
Mm. Okay, we're going Peninsula. Upset of the century. Hellraiser or American Werewolf in London?
I vote Hellraiser.
I want to keep the faith in American Werewolf.
I am too. I'm going American Werewolf.
I feel like I didn't realize how much you guys had invested in this one in particular. I thought we were just like, whatever.
I think it'll be cool. I don't know. We don't really see a lot of werewolf
it won't
movies.
Be cool. I'm just saying. I feel like I have a strong pitch for what Hellraiser is, and I don't for American Werewolf.
Yeah, that's fair.
Here's why I'm moving forward American Werewolf and all these votes. I think it's also good for these four to showcase some variety. And I think this is good for throwing that in the mix.
That's fair. Good point.
Fair enough.
Let the Right One In or The Descent?
Damn it.
I'm voting Let the Right One In.
Same.
Okay, that's where I was leaning anyways.
Good. Next up, The Conjuring or Martyrs? Conjuring. Nate's going Martyrs.
Here I vote Martyrs. Yeah,
Jake,
it's
you're
all
up.
Jake. I have to look at that main actor's fucking
Who?
face. I can't even I can't remember his main actor in The Conjuring.
Patrick Wilson?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know what the emotion on his face is. This is my impression of the face.
You just sold me so hard on The Conjuring.
Fucking hate it. Oh, god damn it.
Actually, we're doing The Conjuring?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys suck.
This is for making it into our list.
Oh, what now, Jake? You can make a hard decision yourself.
Peninsula or An American Werewolf in London? I'm going
what
American
you get.
Werewolf.
I'm going Peninsula.
Jake,
Out of stubbornness, mostly.
will you destroy your Peninsula dreams or make everyone's werewolf dreams come true? Those are the same option. I just realized.
I think Peninsula
I
is
thought you were
good
being
enough.
clever.
I think Peninsula is good enough that I want it to be part of this.
Wow. Okay. Peninsula is now part of our.
I'm
Ours
about
is
to
so
just-
good that we would have done it either way.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm gonna say like maybe I'm just totally,
I feel
like
bad.
rose glasses looking back on this, gonna be like, yeah, that was fine.
I feel bad that I allowed this swap to happen because it caused the Thing to get knocked out. It caused American Werewolf to get knocked out. If I could go back in time, I would not swap Busan for Peninsula.
That would have been the finals,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I would have voted for Werewolf.
I would vote for the Thing.
I would have voted for the Thing and made fun of you.
Hell yeah. All right, the next one. The Conjuring or Let the Right One In?
Let the right one in. Let this farce end.
What's wrong with The Conjuring?
Conjuring is fine.
It is one of my favorite horror movies. It is that good.
Ugh.
Hold on. So we have a zombies.
Yep. We have an
We
Exorcist.
have a demon.
Yep.
What's the?
Autopsy of Jane Doe.
I'm pretty sure Autopsy is the ghosts.
Yep. I feel like Let the Right One has to be it.
Vampires.
I feel like I'd rather see The
The
Conjuring, but I'm gonna vote for Let the Right One In, so we have a mix.
Okay.
Even though I think I'd like The Conjuring better.
All right. Well done. So our four, as of right now, are Autopsy of Jane Doe, The Exorcist, The Peninsula, and Let the Right One In. Now, do you two have a movie that you would like to sub in for any of these? Off the top of your head.
I mean, the only one I want to replace is The Exorcist, so...
I definitely wouldn't
We're in
want to
pretty
replace
good
that. Yeah. I would want to replace, not because of what it beat out, but I think Peninsula is the one I would want to replace. But I don't know with what. I don't have like strong enough stance.
Oh,
on
we didn't pick it. Never
what I
mind.
would put in.
It's going to be bitter. It's going to be bitter. Jake can say, just get ready for an hour of this. I got so tired of looking at his face.
It made an impression.
Yeah.
Every couple years, another one of these movies comes out, and I walk down the movie, and he's just like, fucking hate it. It keeps happening, dude. It's not mysterious anymore.
Yeah. Well,
I think I'm
good.
I think I'm happy with my list. I think we had to drop a lot of good ones along the way.
True.
Oh, wait. What's that fucking movie?
Yep.
It's the movie where everyone dies on a cruise ship.
Yep. The Menu? No.
13
Triangle
Ghosts.
Sadness. Oh yeah, with
13
Monk.
Ghosts. Yeah. I really want like Autopsy, but I would pitch that as my ultimate ghost movie to replace Autopsy. Just putting it out there. 13 Ghosts is...
I'm good. But if Jake wants to, it will happen.
I want to see the Autopsy more. I've heard
it's
very good things about it and still haven't seen it.
Yep.
Very fair.
Okay. So there's our 4. Look forward to seeing it in October. We'll do 2 episodes. One with Autopsy and Exorcist probably. One with Peninsula and Let the Right One In. Because those 2 are both foreign films. And the other 2 are not.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm going to sneeze again. Dear God.
I realize I'm like looking at the Rotten Tomato scores of all these.
Yeah.
And I just watched like a video essay today about how Rotten Tomatoes is trash.
Oh yeah, it's all bullshit.
Should be destroyed.
Yeah.